So, hey, finally we're live on Facebook. So tell me, where are you joining us from? Where are you joining from? Uniben, law student Jeffrey, you in Benin. Lawyer, lawyer. Lawyer. Let me check who is joining us on Facebook now. Share this video if you're on Facebook. Tell us where you're joining from. Tell us where you're joining from. Do a watch party. That's the S. Do a watch party. Tell us where you're joining from. So how are you all doing today? Lagos, Peridots. Peridots? Is it the Peridot I know? Steph Nora, Lagos. Godwin, Uyo, Obi, Inewi, hi Inewi, Jennifer from Facebook, Port Harcourt. Good morning, everyone. How you all doing today? This is Charles Tambo, the boss of the global bosses. Bossing everyone. But you know what? I'm not your boss. I'm not your boss. I'm not your boss. Your calendar is your boss. Rebecca from Abuja. Rebecca from Abuja, Facebook. The day of Abakaliki, I know. Akudo, Ebony State. Eric, Rwanda. Hey, how is Rwanda? Rwanda is one place I would love to visit. It's on my bucket list. I need to go and see that place. Pamela from Uyo, Esther from Kaduna, Comfort from Macaulay, Vivian Asaba. Okay, so share this video, share this guys. Share it. ATM. Apply the ATM method. When you see a program like this, do the ATM method. Add, meaning in this respect, you add people to the chats, let them tag them. That's the next thing to do. Then message them at the end of the webinar. Message them at the end of the webinar and ask them what they love about it. Guys, I'm back. Esther for me, pardon. Let's see if our guest is up now. Um, um, let's see if our guest is up. Yeah, my Anna, bro. Vivian, and see you guys. Well done. So, guys, oh, great. Do something now. So, what did you love about this program so far? I like asking that question. Let me get your feedback. What do you love about this? Drop in the chat box, in the comments. If this is your first time joining us in this program, drop 111 in the chat box. When. Drop that in the chat box. One. If this is your first time. It's fine. One. Drop it. If you are old, you've been following this program, and you have not missed any episode, because this is episode 27. Drop some emoji if you have not missed any episode. Drop some emoji. Thank you, frontline team, for doing a watch party. If you are doing a watch party, drop watch party. Let me call you on Facebook. Yeah. Drop one. Drop one. The chat box if you are new. If you are old, you've not missed any episode, drop some emoji. Okay. Our guest is here now. My grand OP, woman who showed me the ropes in this business. Yeah, boss. How are you today, boss? Hey, Najuki.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but your video is not on.
My video is not on. Okay. I can start.
I can hear you clearly.
You cannot start your video because it was that. Wait. Start video. You cannot start the video. Okay, just okay. Hello.
Yep.
But I can't see the video. You said you have to enable me. The video, yeah.
Click the video sign to come up.
Okay, I've done that.
Still not allowing you. Let me make you. Try it now. Let me see.
You are the host now.
Click the video sign. The where you see video camera.
I've done that.
No, it's not showing. You're just hearing your audio. Now, I think he wants to show now.
What about
Great.
now?
Now, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful. Boss, the dog
Okay.
in the house. Good to see you.
Nice having you.
We are in,
Hello.
we are in Asaba, but this time we are in different parts, but connected
Great.
online. Power of technology, guys.
Great.
So let's get started. Let me just introduce our guest because of time. Well, now Dr. Agatha is a medical doctor, entrepreneur. Dr. Agatha Diden.mp4 is a medical doctor, entrepreneur, trainer, and a philanthropist. She has been in the medical field for over 25 years. She loves helping people, and that's what led her to embrace network marketing and got to the top of Longreach as the first medical doctor to become a one-star director in Africa. As a medical doctor, she has helped so many people get to the top of this company in Asaba. The business got a new phase as a result of her entering the business in the South. And today, she's even the first person to become star director in the South. Look at what she said. She said, I am grateful to God for giving me the privilege to come in contact with this amazing platform that's helped me to build a team in Asaba. All these success stories that you see all in the company, she's saying thank you to the chairman for making this possible. She's married to 4 lovely children. And for me to add to this, if someone, when I got started in this business, I asked my upline to show me someone and will teach me how to make money because I was broke then. I needed money to get out of my situation. So my upline, Mrs. Sinek, I said, okay, no problem. I will introduce you to my upline. So she is my grand upline. So I will introduce you to my upline. Then I went to her with my collar, my neck collar on my neck. So I said, look, madam, I said, for me, doctors are the most difficult people to introduce to our business. So when I say she's doing this business passionately, I had to ask, okay, please teach me what it takes to grow in this business. So I saw a medical doctor drawing our circles. You know those circles? So those circles, many people are scared of. Anytime you see people drawing circles, the matrix is a pyramid scheme. And once they see those things, she started drawing those things. She taught me what performance bonus was, development bonus, leadership bonus. And I said, look, Ma, I want to launch my business. She introduced me to the leaders in the company, and that's how I launched my business. Today, as a result of that decision, but hundreds of millionaires in our team, and she has helped many people outside our team to do what they are doing well in this business. And when some people saw the flyer, they even say, the Dr. Agatha. Some of them never even knew they're a doctor. They say, she's a doctor and she's doing this wonderful work. So we're excited to have you here, man. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we are excited to have you here, man. My grant of peak for life. So I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
How did you, because I know Longreach is your first network marketing company. Hello, guys. Hello, can you hear me? Longreach is our first network marketing company. So for those who are saying, this is not my team, so let's hear from Doc. How did you join this business?
Okay.
Were you in love with network marketing before? Let's talk about what was your opinion about network marketing before? before you joined Longbridge?
Actually, I just feel it's a business for lazy people and for people that don't have job. That's the way I feel, not even there to actually do a research and know exactly what networking is all about. I just concluded it's for people that don't have jobs. That's the truth.
Okay. People like me that don't have job and I have a job. So now, I know several people must have approached you in other companies. But now, what now attracted you to join Longbridge, and when did you join?
Okay. First of all, the boss man, I would love to appreciate God for this great privilege.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Because I know the step of a good man is ordered by God. It was God that ordered myself, because I'm one of those people that will tell you networking, MLA is no. You understand? For my own reasons that might not be correct. You understand? So is God that ordered myself. I stand to be corrected, and I know that is the right thing. And also, I want to use this opportunity. Sorry, I will take like 2 minutes of your time, to appreciate our chairman for this great dream, because he built a network, he built this platform to help a lot of people, you understand? So he's a good man. I want to appreciate our chairman, Alex, Longbridge team. I want to appreciate all our staff directors, because it's a great work. It's not easy. To build is a lot of work. They are doing so well, and I want to appreciate them. I want to use this great opportunity to appreciate all of them, all our staff directors, Longbridge members. I want to also appreciate our number one, because I always tell her that she's the woman that saw tomorrow. Because she allowed God to use her. She would have said no to Longbridge and have not been Longbridge today in Nigeria. She said yes, and that's why all of us, we are doing this business. I want to appreciate her, for her insight. Also want to appreciate my upline, Oluchi Abraham, SD4 Oluchi Abraham. She's my mentor in this business. She's a friend and she's a sister. I'm going to tell the story how I came on board. She's part of the story. Yeah. I just appreciated our number one star director 5, SD5, Titi Jemagua. She's a great woman. I want to appreciate Ima SD2, Ima Eduru, another great man, and I want to also appreciate all the star directors once again. Why I'm actually appreciating SD Ima Eduru is because he's not my upline, he's not even in my team. When I joined Longbridge, he was the first person I really had a deep conversation with, and he told me, I'm going to help you to build this business. I'm going to, anytime you need my presence in Asaba for training, I will be there for you. And for the first 1 year, he came to us about 3 times to train our team. So I give it to him. He's a nice man, and I appreciate you, SD2 Ima Eduru. Yeah. So I also want to appreciate my leaders, my first leader, Mr. Chooks, and the wife, Oluchi. These are also wonderful people. They are the very first people I got in Longbridge, and I didn't really market them, and as I'm going to be sharing my story, how I come into Longbridge, I'm going to be talking about other things that will help people, to know how to market their business and how to do this business rightly. These people, I've never met them, I'm their customer in a business. They heard about Longbridge, and because they know about my kind of person, somebody even marketed them before me, but they told the person that if ever they want to do this business, they would like to do with Dr. Island, because they know she's somebody that has so much integrity. She's somebody that is committed and has so much passion, and that was how they came to my office to inquire what is Longbridge all about. And then I just had little experience about Longbridge, or little information about the business. I was just barely less than 1 year in the business. I was still learning the business. And they joined the business and we started building. So I want to appreciate them for believing in me. And I also want to appreciate other leaders like yourself, the boss man, You're one of my success lines too, and your downlines and other great leaders. There are many. If I want to be calling names, I think the next 3 hours will still be here. So I just want to appreciate those people. I would still be appreciating others. And for now, I think let me stop there. I generally appreciate all our achievers, members, and other groups they have given birth to. They are too numerous to mention right now. So I don't know if you can ask your question again. I must have deviated from your question.
I love the appreciation, beginning with the appreciation. Gratitude first, guys. So now the question is, let me rephrase. How, yes, you had a different, a wrong notion, let me put it that way, about network marketing. So how come, how did you now join Longreach? What made you to now join Longreach?
Actually, what made me to join this Longreach is my kind of person. Me, I'm the kind of person I love making people happy, and nothing, because I know nothing makes life sweeter than making people very happy. So the story how I embraced Longreach is this. One Saturday, I went to gym. I was in the gym, gymming, in Asaba here. A guy walked to me and, Dr. Eileen, I know you. I want to snap. You are doing very well. You are doing great on the treadmill. I was on the treadmill, and I don't like making people feel bad. I just gave him a phone and he snapped me, and I just told him, thank you. He walked away. Then later, when I was leaving the gym, he walked again to me and, I want to have a word with you. I said, I hope I'm safe. He said, no, madam, you are just okay. That there's something that is bothering me I want to discuss with you. I said, okay, go on. He said, his name is Richard. Richard said, my wife just left me and I feel you can talk to her, you can help me talk to her to come back. I've not met you before. How do you know I can do that? And I don't even know whether you are a bullying, and I don't know, So this is not what we can be talking about right here. I told him to see me in my office. We exchanged phone numbers. So on Monday, he came to my office and I put a call to the wife, and she's, she told me her own side of the story, and she was not ready to, open up so much, because a private thing. I told her not to worry, that we'll be talking. And it was I met Richard for the first time, and we started talking. And the woman left a child. I was helping him, with the child and everything, encouraging him. And I told him, Richard, you are so depressed. Why not come to the church, so that after church service, we can talking. And he agreed, started attending my church. We started talking from there, and like 3 weeks after we met, I traveled out. I was away for 3 weeks, came back, and I went to church. And after the church service, Richard was selling Longreach products, after the church service in the church. And he called me, doctor, I'll be looking for you, and I'll be asking people. They said, I don't know, maybe you traveled and you're not around and all that. I said, yes, I traveled, but I'm back now. He told me about the Longreach, that he just signed up online with somebody, and he doesn't know so much of the business, that he feels the business is cool, and he wants me to come on board so that I can be helping him to get the products, that he always travels to Port Harcourt to get this product. I said, Port Harcourt, why Port Harcourt? I said, there is no stockings around Asaba. I said, okay, we'll talk about it later. I said, funny enough, somebody gave me this toothpaste. I use this paste in Germany, but I don't know about it. And the lady does not know about it. He didn't tell me anything about it. And that's the mistake most of us we make, This, our product, is a seed. You need to sow it, You need to sow the seed to germinate, It's a big business. But people hardly talk about it. They just use this product and get the benefit and, a lot of testimony, and they just keep it. And I'm to know much about the paste is very good. I was not telling other people in the church. I said, please buy this toothpaste. It's very good. This paste is very good. It can keep your mouth clean and fresh for 8 to 12 hours. So they were not buying the paste. And I told the guy to see me in the house in the evening, and he came. And He came with other products, the cup, the slimity and all that. So I told him I'm going to buy the ones I know. I bought toothpaste, the cup, in the energy cup, because I know about cup. I bought things worth about 50 something thousand. He now told me to register with it. I said, no. I don't want to do networking at all. Networking is not my thing. I don't have the interest. I don't want to do it. I just want to be buying from you, to be doing business with you. And the guy was trying to encourage me. Himself did not know so much about the business. So we just closed the chapter like that. He went away. I know networkers, they are smart. So he called his upline, to discuss the issue with him. And the guy told, he's in Lagos. That's Abayomi. That's our upline, now. Abayomi told Uche that he doesn't know much, so he's very new in the business. That the best thing they can do is to call SD for Oluchi Abraham, to talk to me, at least woman to woman. So Oluchi called me, and like me, I'm very open to things. Even if I know what I want, I'm very open to things. So I told her that fine, it's good we have one-on-one discussion. If it's something I can do, which she can convince me, no problem, I'll go into it, but we need to talk. And that was how she came to Asaba, about 3 years ago, and they did a seminar in Asaba, and they invited me. I didn't go because actually I'm a very busy person. I have 3 clinics, 2 in Asaba, 1 in Warri. I'm really a busy person, and I do other business. I'm into a lot of things. So I didn't have time that Saturday to attend the training or presentation. So after the training, she didn't see me. She put a call, and I was expecting you, and we didn't see you. What happened? I told her I was very sorry that I was very busy. I had other things. She now booked an appointment if they can see me there. I said, why not? Why not? If she can do it, she has the time to come, that I will be available for that. And she came, immediately after the presentation, straight to the house. And when she came to the house, she came with a laptop, everything, and she told me it's about networking. I was so reluctant, networking, and I said, okay. I was not really in a good mood, really. I said, I don't want them to drag me into this networking MLS stuff. I'm not interested, but because of all the effort and everything, I was ready to listen, and let me just, let her just talk, and and that's all. Nothing, no commitments. She started with her experience in banking industry for 14 years. As she lost her job, she shared her story, like as I'm also telling you my story. Like all those people, most of people in the networking industry, they must have seen some success stories and all that. But me, I never saw any. So for me, network is no. I've never seen anybody have succeeded around me, and all that. And I don't read about networking, so I don't know. I was blank. So she did the presentation and told me about the compensation plans. Is good for me because it's something I can do and my children will benefit. And that one got me, And I said, my children can benefit how? Because they are not going to be doing the networking. I don't want them to do networking at all. She told me, no, in Longreach, when you register yourself, you are allowed to bring your family, even when they are dependent. You can register them with you, and whatever you are working, you also work for them, they benefit. And I was so interested, in that aspect. She showed me some alerts of her children. No, that got me, that got me. And that point, it's sealed deal. That got me really, because we don't save for our children. You just think you can provide all the time, but what when you are not there? And it was really a turning point for me. I was gained because I saw huge money. I saw it's the same effort that she was putting in the business that was also giving her children a living, and amounting to this heavy alert I saw on the children's account. So I was gained,
I like the word envy. I like the word each. Each money, every alert. On in the children's accounts, not our own.
Yes, not our own. She never showed me
And what attracted you to the business was when she now mentioned that your children can benefit also.
That was what got me. That was what got me. Yeah. That was what got me. Yeah, you know, I saw her kids' account. It was something, it's not something you can just say, you know, on camera like this, you know.
Guys, can you hear? So wait, let me just mention the act. When you show the children account and you look at your own account for the children, there was a huge difference, right?
In fact, difference is on the statement, because you know sometimes when you pay money to your children's account, you have some other things to do. You go there and take money, you know, and you finish everything. You just take it off. But the kind of money I saw is not something you can just take and finish and all that. It's huge sum of money.
Network marketing, guys. So this is a family business, and many top network marketers today in this business in Longreach, the children, what their children are earning. Many MDs in the world have not earned that amount of money. We are so excited to know this. Every alert, every boom, the children's account attracted her to join the business. So when you not join the business, I learned you didn't do the business for some time. Even when you joined, what happened? Tell us about it.
Okay, when I signed up, you know, after Olusegun Abraham was able to convince me, you know, beyond every reasonable doubt, you know, this is always like this, you know, because we don't know so much about the business, you know. Once the person, you know, your upline, you know, finish the prospecting and all that, you go back to your normal self. Do you understand? You go back to yourself, because after the presentation and everything, I was happy, you know, after she left, you know, and thank God that immediately I paid, because I was even the one that asked her, you know, what she let me know about the entry levels. I want to know about the entry levels, and she told me about the VIP, the platinum, the gold, and all that. I told her if I do the VIP, I told her, is there anything more than this? Because I want to be committed, because what I saw immediately, you know, I was so excited, you understand, you know, because I know that if she can do it, I can also do it. You know, I am a very positive person. You know, I know I can do it. So I asked her, apart from this VIP, is there any other thing? Because I know if I come in as a VIP, I want to involve myself. I want to involve my money so that I can get committed. I know myself. I want that commitment. I was even the one I asked her, is there any other thing outside the VIP? She told me about the stockings. She never even you know, discussed about stockings or whatever, investment or whatever. I was the one that asked, because I was convinced that it was a good business. It was a good deal. It's something I can do. I can turn everything around, and I can also go back to people that don't have interest, or people that don't believe in networking. I know if I do well, I'll be able to convince them. So I told her I want to do something bigger, and she told me about the stocking stuff, you know, and that was how I came in as a stocking. I paid almost immediately, and after that, you know, she left back to you. I was like, you know, because that flowing, you know, for some time I wasn't communicating with her. So I got discouraged. I said, am I sure that I took a good decision, you know, to do the stockings and to get so much involved at this level? You know, I was a bit discouraged, and nobody to talk with around this place, and nobody was actually doing the same business in Asaba at that time. You know, just me. Maybe there were other people, but I don't know them. You know, so it was not popular like the way it is now. So I got a little bit discouraged, because like it's a new feed for me, it's a new area, and I don't have so much information. So I was like, I don't know. I hope I didn't make a mistake. I hope I can continue with this business, because I have to talk to people. You know, I started getting discouraged, but somehow I have to go back to books. I lay my hands on some books. Somebody asked me to go and get a GoPro. You know, I got that book. You know, I settled down with a book. I studied the book. I read it over and over, you know, and I was a bit excited. I started disturbing her. I was not the one disturbing her, calling her.
The GoPro book. 7 steps to become a network marketing professional.
Yes. I read it over and over and over. Yeah. And
so that's
after
where your
reading
passion now got started
the
about
passion just
network
fell up.
marketing.
Yeah, it helped. The passion just fell up immediately after reading that book. I was not the one that's calling, when are you going to supply the product? How do we start? She just told me, don't worry, once the product is ready, I'll come to Asaba. We're going to do training and all that. That was how the interest came back. After reading the Go Pro, the book actually helped me. I read it over and over. So I was so passionate after reading the book about the business. The passion just came back immediately. Yeah.
Wow. This story is interesting today. One, she wasn't in love with network marketing. Now, as a result of mentioning her kids, that her kids will benefit, our children, will benefit. She got involved in the business, and later on, because that fire when she had when she got started wasn't there again, so she was now looking for ways to get started, and she had to look for some books. Someone recommend books to her, and she read the book. So you mean that for someone to really understand our profession, they really need to read some books about the profession, right? So this is different from the medical field now. This is
different.
Network marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys,
I didn't have so much information really.
Yeah. So guys, look for that book and read. So when you now stirred up your passion as the result of personal development now about the profession, learning about the profession, what did you now do to build your business to the level you are now? Because I learned you were not doing seminars in Asaba, but in your seminars, what happened? Because now you're having crowd. Was it like that when you got started doing seminars?
Never. It was not like that. After the passion, after I got back my passion, immediately we started doing seminar. It was back to back. We were doing, even on Sundays, we're having seminars on Sundays in this Asaba years. We're doing seminars on Sundays. Saturday was Saturday and Sundays. We're doing a lot of trading. People were coming. The first time people were not coming. Yeah. Let me say the first 3 months or even more than, maybe sometimes 2 people. Sometimes we just have to play the DVD and listen all by ourselves. It was not easy. That is
the me seminar. There is me seminar. There is two seminar. There is me seminar. So you even add me seminar. Only you in the seminar.
Only me will be in the seminar with my staffs, and all that. People were not coming. We're doing it like that. We're not discouraged because we know I saw the business. When you see something, you go for it. I saw the vision. Yes, I saw. Yes, I saw the vision, and I know it's clear, and I know it's going to take me time because all I need to do, was just to build. I was certain that I needed to build the business, and without building the business, there is no moving forward. So I was passionate. I was determined to build. I was not, I did not allow myself to be discouraged about people not coming for the seminar. So we started doing the seminar, sometimes 3 people, 2 people, and all that. Then after like 4 months, then Oluchina put a call to me that she wants to help us in the seminar, that if she's going to anchor the seminar, that a lot of people are going to come because they want to hear from her. And me, we're just starting and people don't know us now. And she is and if she sends flyers and all that, I should not worry that people would like to come and listen from, there we'll be having, that one regularly, like once every 2 weeks or every 1 month. And she kept to the promise. She printed a flyer. She sent to Asaba. We shared. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So she printed this flyer. She sent some to us. My staff went to ShopRite around everywhere. They shared those flyers. And I was surprised the day of that seminar, the whole place was actually filled up. So, you really need, because she's well known in Long Beach, and she's the top earner, star director. And for that, people, they obey the the invitation. Yeah, they obeyed the invitation. They came. The hall was filled up.
Wow.
The whole place, the whole compound was filled up. We had a very successful seminar that day, and I was like, "Wow, this is a good business." Then she left. After 2 weeks, we had that same seminar. We're just like only 5 of us. People didn't come.
Because there was no leader coming.
Because there was no leader, to anchor the seminar. So at that point, I know that, the upline has the role to play really at that initial time. You really need, somebody to guide you. It's very important. It's very important because she really helped us, Anytime she comes for seminar, the whole place, the whole company is filled up. But if she's not in Asaba, you see like 3, 4 people for the first, 1 year we're doing that. But after the first year, it was regular now. People started coming. Then we were able to learn from her, to do presentation. We're able to present our own seminar. It was not getting more interesting and all that. People started coming and we got it right.
Wow, that was great. So how did you now get your first team member? Then your first qualification. You said Oluchi was your first team member.
Yes, she was.
So how did you now start introducing people into your network?
Okay.
Today you have a very large network now. So how?
Okay, how? Yeah. Some people just walk up to me, that they were told that you're telling that you are into language now, into MLA. I say yes, that before is something that I don't believe in, but right now, I've studied the MLA system, and I think it's one of the best business. They will ask me how. I will explain to them. Most people were coming to me to ask, and what is it that people are doing at Asaba? The news is everywhere, They were just coming that way, and I started doing presentation to them individually in the office, and they were signing up. And on my own, like, okay, let me for once tell our language family how I got you Charles. Maybe that will explain how I was able to sign up a lot of people and great leaders. So there was one of my friends I followed for a long time. The first time Oluchi came for seminar, we invited her. She was in the hall. Towards the end of the seminar, she walked out like, "What's all this? Is that why you called me?" She called me that if it's anytime we are doing seminar, please that she's not invited, that she's not interested in all this language stuff and all that. So many no know that, but I was never discouraged. She was so angry why she was invited to that kind of training and all that. But after that, I kept on calling her, talking to her. I know the initial stage, you work so hard and you earn little, you know that. So what I was earning at that initial time was not enough to really, convince a lot of people, you understand. So I needed to do more, because my alert was not convincing enough the first few months. That's how the business is. Then I don't know, I started following up with her. Once in a while, I just call her, talk to her. And this business is a good business. And this is how the business works. It's a business where you get 1 or 3 people on board, and they also get their own people, and everybody, earn from each other. I think it's something that you can do because I am doing it and I have passion and nobody can stop. I kept talking to her. One day, she herself, she told me that somebody came to discuss about Uno, one other business with her, and she feels that maybe it will be better. I said, no, don't try it, because our products, we have a lot of products, because Longbridge has a lot of products. They have the daily consumable, they have energy products, they have supplements. So you have a lot of products play with, and the products are good because we've used some of those products. The first time Oluchi came to start, I had a patient that was having bad arthritis. She told me to give the patient cordyceps, atro, calcium, and we gave this patient product, and the prognosis was something else. Within 7 days, this woman started walking. She started driving. So, that one actually blew my mind. So I started explaining to the woman that the products are good. Longish products are very effective. So it's okay. Now, if I come in as a platinum, how am I going to sell the product? I told her, it's not, you use some of the products, so you get your own testimony. You can share some of the product with your family. Give the atro or the supplement to your mom. They will appreciate them because they are very good for age parents, and they are good for anybody. The calcium, all those atro for arthritis, all those things, I've tried them, they are perfect. So she said, okay, I'm going to pay this money into your account in case I don't do well. So you pay back my money. I said, it doesn't work like that. You will do well because I am doing well, and I know we can succeed together. It's a good business. It's not a Ponzi. It's real. It's a business. It's a profession. So we have to, follow it up as a profession, and we have to be professionals who will achieve it. She said, okay. And reluctantly, she brought the money. I signed her up, and I told her once because I know that she's not really, and actually why I followed her for that long time, I saw she's a person that can easily make friends. You understand? And me, I'm a very private person. It's even this language that actually brought me out. I'm a very private person. She easily make friends. She has a lot of friends. And I know from what I read in the GoPro, you need people like that, people that have friends, because the business of people, you understand? People don't just join the business. They join people, they join you because of the kind of person you are. Yeah. So at that point, I was, after this lady, because I know she has a lot of people. So when she signed up as flat, I was so happy. So I said, it's not because I've signed up. I don't have time to do this networking, really. I said, why? You've already signed up, let's sign up your children, which she did. So about the networking aspect of it, she was not ready. She said, no, I will not have time. I don't, people will say no. I don't want people to say no to me. I said, no, people will definitely say no. It doesn't stop the business. You move on to the next person. So because of that, she was not ready. I told her, and then I was less busy. I told her, I said, do you know what I'm going to do for you? All your Sundays from today, for the next 6 months, I will give you my Sundays after church. Just take me to your friends. I will do the presentation myself. So she said, okay, good, that she can do that. She has a lot of friends that she'll be taking me there. That she will not say anything, no, it's me that will do all the talking. I said, okay, for now. I told her for now, I don't have issue with that. I'm going to be doing the talking. I can talk. I have my mouth. Talking is cheap. We'll do the talking. Let's go. Then the next Sunday, she called me that, let's start with your upline. That is Lolo. So she told me that she has a very good friend that we should go to her and talk to her about the language. I said, no problem. She came to the house and picked me. We went together. We went to Lolo's house, Neka. We presented the business to her, and she said, oh, that she has done other networking that didn't really work, that she's not really. I also want to appreciate her because she's your immediate upline, for bringing you on board. Yes. I appreciate her also. She's one of our very big leaders, so she told me she has done other networking that didn't work. I told her, it's possible they didn't work. Did you build the business? Because you need to build. It's possible you didn't do it right. You need to understand, why a lot of people fail in this business is because they don't understand the business, and they don't even also have passion, because the passion makes you to succeed. I was not educating her. Maybe she didn't do it right. And it's okay. Let's see on Monday. So on Monday, I went to her office, do my presentation and everything. It's okay, fine. That she loved the business, but it's so that I should come back on Wednesday so that we can finalize the things. That's okay. I mean, I can never get discouraged, and when I'm committed about something, when I'm committed.
Follow up is key.
Follow up is key. She told me to come back on Wednesday, and that Wednesday, I first in the morning, I put a reminder to her. She said no problem, she'll be around, that we can talk. And so that Wednesday, before the time, I was even in the office waiting for her, and we came together again, and she was changing her mind that she has wasted a lot of money on networking, that she wants to come in.
I can attest to that because she was my team member in my previous company. She bought what over 600,000. None of them were sold.
Yeah. So she was really very skeptical, that she really loved what I'm telling her, but the product, how is she going to sell it? And she doesn't want to waste her money again. Once bitten, I told her, you not waste your product. That in that case, then I was the second stockings in Sabah. The other stockings was not really doing the business. So I told her, you can come in as the stockings. We'll work together, and all that. She said, okay, what are the benefits of stockings? I was able to explain everything to her. And that same day, she gave me the check. She signed up that same day, and she was the person that brought the boss man. And that is the beauty of the business. You don't work alone. When you work with great leaders, the job is easier, the journey is easier. So that was how I was getting people. I was working Sundays. Sunday was my sermon presentation days. Every Sundays after church, I just take a small rest and I start moving from friends. I have my own list. I was checking them. I don't just call, because sometimes when you call them, they'll just blah blah blah, and and just close the conversation, without even committing anything to the business. They just close up the conversation. So I don't like that. I like to discuss with you one-on-one. That's me, and that was working for me. So my Sundays, I was using it to prospect. I drew a list and I was following the list. I was going from one friend to another, even my acquaintance, I was seeing them discussing, and they were coming on board, because they said, if you can do this, because we're thinking networking is for people that, that don't have job, is not what, business people like you want to do. I said, no, it's a big business. It's a business of number. If you understand the business, it's better than any other thing you can do, because with a short time, you can enter autopilot. You do less work and earn money. It's like a pipe. You lay a pipe, and once the pipe, is connected, it's on, and the flow is endless. I said, that is how long which is. And they were signing up, and I was getting people, coming in, and they were coming in as VIP, coming in as stockings, because I was a stocking, and they were ready to do what I was doing. And that's how they all came, and we started doing seminar together. We're training, and the key is that training. The training actually helps us in this town, because we're doing back-to-back training. We're doing 3 to 4 times weekly training. Yes, because the people that sign up, they don't know nothing. And I also don't want them to be discouraged, because if they don't have any information, they'll be discouraged, So we're training them, we're teaching them, we're following them up, we're answering their questions, we're helping them to also talk to their prospects, and so doing, the business was just getting larger and larger and larger.
Wow. One thing I learned from this, despite your status, I know the kind of person you are. You're not just a medical doctor. Your husband is a well-known man in Nigeria and in the South here. Yeah. But you never look at that. You were building your business. Yeah. Unlike people who have money, and they will tell you, it is not my thing. I'm not ready to network. You learned the business, and you are applying the things you learned from the GoPro book. All you'll be saying now, whatever you're saying, I can see it's something you have learned from that book. Follow up. You never gave up. You even if the person who introduced my upline, he's not someone who is serious like that, but you say, okay, let me help you. Let me talk to someone for you. You talk to the person, The person now is now on board. At the same time, again, this same person came in with another leader who now disrupted the system. So that is what people don't know. They thought they were the one that was they are the one that will bring everybody into the business. So they are afraid of the larger number. No, they are not looking at the fewer number that will help you go and bring the larger number. So follow up is very key, guys. Follow up. You need to follow up people you have talked to and get them on board. You get it? So, guys, now I know you are very influential. People are joining the business too because of the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
The trips are not for us who have not, some of us who have not traveled, many of us we'll be so excited when we qualify for trip, cars, and all those things. Now, when you were qualifying for all your those other incentives, how did you feel about it? What was your how the incentive in the company contributed to you driving the business more?
Okay. And there's something I actually wanted to add. You know, that initial stage, you know, there was this, and we must be ready for temporary loss of social esteem, you know, from ignorant people. We must be ready for that, because, you know, that's what discouraged a lot of people. You know, a lot of, you know, big people to say, they will tell you, it's not my thing, you know, because of what people are going to feel about it. I also had that issue. People are like, you, Dr. Le, you are doing networking. I don't really know. That was even why I was trying to understand what networking was all about. Because the way people, you are doing long reach. Oh, why are you this? Why? No, we don't expect it. Why?
So that's so you don't hungry rich you go do long.
Why don't let people think that your husband is not doing his best? Why do they do it long reach? You know, so you must accept that temporary in loss of social esteem. It must happen. It must happen. It's for a short time. It's for a short time, because the people that are joining my network now, they are big people. You know, sometimes it's not like as if we want people to come in as the stockers, and you know, when they ask you tell them VIP. It's for them. It's like, what is VIP? Is nothing more than that we can do? Do you understand? So if they're ready to invest, as long as language allows it, why not?
That's it.
And as long as I am ready to work with them, because I always work with my stockings. I work with them. I work with not just my stockings, all my team members. You know, I train them to be independent, because I cannot do all the work. They also have their role to play. So I do my best. I tell them what the business entails, and I also train them to stand on their own, so that they can also build their own network, because you can't do everything. And that is the truth. You understand? Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So how was the incentive in the company now contributed to your success? Because the travel, the car, what other things again?
The trips, the housing incentives, traveling incentives. Long Beach has a lot of incentive. You know, those incentives also made my prospecting, you know, easier. You know, because people were thinking, or people thought that those things are not possible. They are not going to be, you know, achievable one. And some people also, you know, some networking, they will tell you they were going to give you car. At the end of the day, the requirements, you cannot meet up with the requirements. You understand? You know, the setup is a very high requirement that you cannot meet up with. So people were thinking, oh, they will not give you car, they're not going to give you all the street, you will not travel. You know, but me, I believe that language is very sincere. You understand? Because I check the platform, I check their compensation plan and their payment. Those leaders, I saw some of their ends, you know, they pay weekly. They don't even delay. If there's going to be any delay, language, they're so responsible, you know, that aspect. They will send a reminder, or they send a notice. to let you know that this weekend we are not going to be paying on Friday, because Friday is Thursday, Friday is usually their pay days. You know, they will tell you this Thursday and Friday they are not going to be paying. They are going to, you know, they have a lot of have some adjustment or the date or whatever. They will keep you informed. You know, that it shows how responsible, you know, how serious the company is. So I believe, you know, but it's difficult to convince other people. For me, the incentive actually helped me, you know, to convince people that the business is very real, that language is real. Because when I qualified for my first trip was Dubai and UK. That was my very first trip. It was on that trip I met SD in Dubai. You know, so people were like, oh, they will not travel. It's not true. They will not, just watch and see. And you know, I was telling them this company is real. They are very real. I trust them. They said, okay, let's see. And after that journey, you know, they were surprised because I traveled. You know what it is. I travel up a lot, you know, and this time around, somebody is paying the bill. You understand?
I like that part. You're not the one paying the bill. Someone is paying the bill.
You are not the one paying the bill. Somebody is paying your bill, you know, and not just only the bill. You know, when you go on language trip, you know what I'm talking about. You know, the trip. Yes, you know, they don't mind anything. So
first class treatment.
So the treatment, first class, everything is first class, even to the hotel. Even you on your own, no matter the kind of money you have, sometimes you don't even want to pay for that kind of hotel. That's the truth. Sometimes you want to go, you know, a little bit cheaper. You want to save money for other things. The language will give the best. They give you minimum 4-star hotel. It's not easy, you know. It's not. That's why a lot of people don't believe, because other networks, they just deceive people. You work for them, at the end of the day, they just give you a peanut. Okay, you're supposed to go on this trip and something, take this trip. But language, we take you for that trip. And if you are not interested, you know, on going with them, if you're not interested on that trip for that particular year, you just ask for your money. It's simple. Once you put up the requirement, once you meet up with the requirement and you ask for refund if you don't want to go on the trip, they give you your money instantly. You pay. So you get their life as the compensation for not going for the trip. But for me, I love to go for the trip because the fun is something, you know, is something bigger than what you can do as an individual.
The money cannot be compared to the fun.
Yes, the money cannot be compared to the fun, because you cannot give yourself that kind of fun. You know, you're with a lot of people, you are, you know, the best hotel with wonderful people, with nice people around you, and you're learning a lot of things about the business, and you are seeing the business real, and people are saying that this thing is real. You know, sometimes people just think, is it possible? But it is real, and they see it, it's practical, and it's what they can see, and it's easier for them to believe because they are seeing it live, seeing us, you know, in UK, Dubai, China, US, name them. It adds color to the business. Adds so much color to the business. Yes, adds so much color.
So thank you, Mark. What have been your achievements so far now in the business?
Okay.
Yeah, what have been your achievements so far in the business?
Okay, and you know, this business is about building people. Because to invest in property is good, but to invest in people is far better.
Fantastic.
Yeah, to make money, you have to make people. And my greatest achievement is raising people. Raising achievers. I've been able to raise, like, okay, let me make it shorter. In I think this is my 3rd year in the business. The first year I was able to have about 10 people qualifying for cars, for car promo. But this last year, more than 45 people qualify for car in my team. That's the great achievement for me, because on my own, I don't think I can share that kind of number of cars. It's not possible for me to do that. But because of this great platform, because of language, at least we're able to have about 40, I think 45, I'll check the numbers again. I think about 45, 46 qualifiers in this past car promo. That's great.
Huge. That's huge.
That's so huge. Yeah, that's huge. That's a lot of
That's
money.
outside the weekly millionaires you are preaching.
Yes, and you know the list of a car promo is 3.5 million.
Yes.
The list is 3.5, yes. And a lot of people qualify for 5 million, 10, like the boss man, you know now. You know, if some people, the husband, the wife, even the children, you know, qualifying for cars, you know, like my own family, my husband qualified for 20 million what? Yeah, my husband had 2 qualifications, 10 million each. You know, I qualified for 10 million and the children, that's huge. You know, that's huge. Because of that, I signed up a lot of family after that qualification. Yes. And the weekly earning is something, it's not something you talk on the phone, on the open chat like this, you know, it's something, it's so huge. The weekly alert is alert is even more than the car promo that you earn, you know, within the year.
Wow, guys, yes. You heard that, guys.
Yeah, we've been able to build a lot of millionaires in my team, a lot, many of them, more than 50, more than 50 for the past years, one of them, yes. I know the boss man, you know, and the beauty is that within a short period of time, we're just talking about 3 years now, interval, you know, 3 years in this team. I think we can count more than 50 millionaires in this team. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Wow. Yeah. 3 years, guys. She has not done network marketing before. She learned about it and went all out. So I hope you are getting value. If you are enjoying this show, if you are having value, I want you to drop 111 in the chat box. Drop 11 on Facebook if you're on Facebook. Now let me ask you, as a medical doctor, I need to ask this. So many doctors, when they see our products, they are very skeptical about it. They analyze a lot. What has our products in Longbridge help you to do in your field? Just give us a few examples and testimonies about the products. Because I know a lot of people come to you because people are calling you from different teams just for you to prescribe the product to them. So what has it helped you?
Okay. Our products are very effective. Our products are highly effective. And initially, you know, because doctors, they feel that, you know, is unethical. We have too many unethical things, you know, for ordinary people to just prescribe products, you know, prescribe drugs. But we don't have drugs. We have supplements in Longbridge, and our supplements, they work like drugs. You understand? So a lot of ethics, you know, that's why you see some doctors, they don't like the ideas of people just prescribing. They think you might not know the dosage and all that. But let me be sincere, Longbridge got products. I don't even know the ones to call first right now. Well, I've had a very wonderful testimony from Berry Oil, because I'm an eye specialist, and Berry Oil works so much, you know. It was one of our eyes supplement, that's Berry Oil. And there was a patient I prescribed that had a glaucoma, you know, a young patient, you know, that came to the clinic with the issue of glaucoma. And what really touched me about this patient was at the point he told me that he was going to commit suicide if his eyes, you know, cannot be restored. And you know, glaucoma, anything glaucoma has destroyed cannot be, you know, gotten back. That's glaucoma. It's a very dangerous eye condition. So this guy came with his history of glaucoma, and we're treating him, and it was an appointment, you know, we're checking and all that. And when I signed up with Longbridge, I read about Berry Oil and checked and saw the benefits of Berry Oil. And I was so convinced that this Berry Oil was going to help the guy. So I called him There was a drug I was going to introduce to him. It's a very good drug. We need to take more than one bottle, and I think he will get good prognosis from the product. And he agreed. I gave him 2 bottles of berry oil. And after 1 month, the guy came for checkup. And when the guy came for checkup, he was complaining that he was not seeing very well with his glasses, So, I told him we cannot change this glasses within 1 year, because normally we change a prescription. Yeah, we changed a prescription within 1 year. And this was just after 1 month of using the product. And he was complaining that his glasses was no longer clear, that we need to check it. I said, no. So we just do a very fast routine test on him. We just did a routine test and check what was the problem. And we discovered that the eye has so much improved that he doesn't see well now with his glasses, with his prescription. Did you get that? There was so much improvement on his eyes, and he was not able to use the prescription because the power of the glasses was not higher than his requirements. So, yes. So we now removed the glasses from him and asked him to read the VA chart. He was able to read above his normal visual acuity. So we were surprised. We told him, you can do without your glasses. We removed the glass, and he was doing very well. That guy stayed in the office for the whole day because he was surprised, because he was scared of removing, because he doesn't see well without the glasses. So when we removed
your audio
without the glasses, within 1 month of using berry oil, just 1 month, 1 month, is my patient. If you want his phone number, I can give it to you. 1 month of using that.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
The guy was so shocked because after we removed the glasses, the guy could read everything on the VA chart. The guy was seeing very well. The guy was walking around the office, was walking around the premises. He didn't want to leave the premises because he was surprised. And I told him, I said, hope you're not thinking of suicide anymore. He said, no, he cannot. I told him, this product is Longreach products. It's Longreach products. And you have to sign up so that you too can share the testimony to other people, and you too can be of help to other people. And that is one of the testimony I can never be in a hurry to forget. Until now, the guy is doing well. It just stabilized the eye pressure, and the guy is doing well. And another testimony we had is from Mr. Uche, the trainer, Mr. Uche, that comes from Onitsha, the boss. Yes. Then one day one day he called me that his niece was having eye problem, that they took was so scared. I told him, don't be scared. Just attend your routine eye clinic and all that, but get her berry oil. He said, berry oil. I said, yeah, just get her berry oil. Get her 2 bottles of berry oil to start with. Let her take 2 morning, 2 evening. And they put this girl on berry oil. And the uncle said the uncle was calling from US. They have to send the girl. It was a very serious glaucoma case. And I can tell you, after 2 months of taking that berry oil, that girl is okay now. The pressure does not go beyond 12 millimeters of mercury.
Wow.
Just 2 months of using that berry oil, this girl is perfectly okay. She's fine. So I've used the berry oil for a lot of eye patients, especially glaucoma patients, and they are doing very well with it.
Oh, wow. I want you to. Okay. No, continue. You have something to say.
Okay. Yes. And another amazing testimony that I have from Caldi said was when one of my friends called me that the mom was having this ligament issue, serious ligament problem, She called me. I went to the house to look at the issue. I told her, and they were planning to even take her to India for treatment. I told her to try Longreach products, that I've seen Longreach product doing a lot of improvements in this kind of issues of ligaments. It's okay. Let them. I said, there's no error in trying. It's not so expensive compared to what you'll be spending taking your mom to India. I told her, buy the cordyceps. She bought the cordyceps. She bought the panty liner, the atro, calcium, and I advised her to buy the slimity because the mother was a bit overweight because she was sitting in one position, because of the pain she was getting from the leg. I can tell you, 3 weeks of using this product, this woman was okay. She was able to walk around the house. This woman was able to do a lot of things. I think this testimony I'm sharing, our SD Oluchi Abraham is aware of this case because she followed me to the woman's house. And that is the end of that issue. They never traveled to India. They never traveled to any other place. They never did any other thing about that ligament. Today, the woman is okay. She's doing very well with that, with our products. Yes.
Wow.
And my mom also. My mom too, I would like to share the testimony of my mom. My mom had a very bad arthritis, also leg arthritis. So I personally took her because it was even bending her leg, and this woman has done so well for us. So I couldn't stand her going through all that pains and having her leg, bent to one corner. So I didn't want to say that. So I was ready to do a transplant or whatever for her. So I personally took my mom to US, getting to US, they did evaluation and everything. And they told me that they might put her for treatment for some time before deciding whether they were going to do the knee transplant because it was 50-50, And in the process of discussing with the doctor, the lady told me that I can get I can get energy slippers for my mom. Energy slippers. The solution is energy slippers. I didn't even discuss with them that I know about energy shoe. When she told me about energy slippers, okay, fine, I will try and get it. Because my mind just went to our shoe. So immediately we came back from the treatment. I got my mom energy shoe, her size. I got her, the shoe immediately, and I advised her to be wearing it. She was wearing it morning, even wearing it to bed. Within 4 months, my mom was that leg straightened. To my surprise, to my greatest surprise, the shoe straightened my mom's leg till tomorrow, till today. Her legs are okay. No surgery, no treatment, nothing. Aside the atro, I was giving her atro calcium and the shoe. She's very okay right now. She's not wearing even the shoe anymore. She told me, don't give me any shoe again. The shoe is too expensive. Don't waste your money. I'm okay. She doesn't wear shoe now. She's fine. She's okay.
Wow.
So
that's great.
Yeah,
I know as a doctor, you have a lot of testimony. I ever had one when woman came with clutches to the stocking center. You gave her actual.
Yeah.
The next week she came back without the clutches.
Yes. You saw that case. Yes, she came back.
I saw that. So
yes, remember now.
Our products are amazing. We're not telling you that it cures, but we're telling you it has helped a lot of people.
It has helped a lot of people, yes, a lot of patients.
A lot of people. But I want you to talk briefly on the panty liner.
Okay. And the panty liner, I want to share another product, about the panty liner. Yes, that is also amazing product, very amazing product. Even me, I got my first testimony from panty liner. Yes, because after I signed up with Longreach, I was having a little issue with my menstrual cycle. My menstrual cycle wasn't regular, wasn't coming as usual. So I booked an appointment with my gynecologist, and drugs are a normal thing and all that. But I called one of my friends that was into Longreach. We're just talking. She's a pharmacist. We have a lot of pharmacists in business. Drugs and pharmacy, they can analyze. They overanalyze things, and sometimes analysis leads to paralysis. So yes. But my joy is that I've signed up a lot of pharmacies, and that shows that they've also done their own investigation, and they must have discovered. I'm sure they are convinced that these products are very genuine. They are genuine. So for them to sign up and they are selling the product, doing well with the product is because they know that they are good products, and what Longest says they have is what they have. So she advised me. She said, try the panty liner. I've read about the panty liner. I think it will help you, because it has far infrared. It has a lot of benefits that can help you to restore, your hormonal imbalance and all that. I told her I've read about it, but I'm skeptical if it's going to do this work, because I just feel that it was a big job. She said, just try. And I took one pack, just one pack. And in a pack you have about 30 pieces. I think I've just done like 4.
Yes.
I've just done like, yes, you have like 30 packs in one pack. And I started wearing it. I just activate with a just little drop of water. I just wear, within just 4 to 7 packs that I've used, my menses just start flowing. I think before then, the last time I wasn't pregnant, but my menstruation was not regular. It was not menopause. It was not menopause at all. Maybe whether it was early menopause, I don't know. It wasn't. And I started having flushes and all that, menopausal syndromes and all that. Immediately I started using that panty liner. I started getting everything, corrected. After 7 days, the message just started flowing. Yes. So I knew that this panty liner is something else.
Wow.
And I was ready to go all length, to market that product. I've really marketed that product. After that my experience, I started selling that product. Before they even opened the UK market, I started marketing the products to my friends all over UK, everywhere. I was sending them outside the country. I was really selling the product because I was convinced that the product is working and it's going to work for anybody, because it works for me, and we've had like 2 cases of infertility in my office. 2 cases of infertility, yes, that we recommended the panty liner, just the panty liner.
No speaker. Okay.
The panty liner, after 3 months, she took in and she has even had a baby. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Guys, I know if we're going to spend time here on our products, we're not going to leave here.
We also saw a case that gave that panty liner. Is one of our customers. This woman has never been pregnant for 14 years.
14 years?
Yes, 14 years. She's one of our customers. I wasn't the one that recommended the panty liner for this particular person, but she came to buy products. She came with big pregnancy, and she was sharing her testimony with my girls in the office, and they now called my attention. She told us that she has used a lot of drugs. She got tired of taking drugs, and she told herself that she will never take any drug for fertility. She will never. Maybe God, maybe it's not her destiny to have a child. She gave up. But when her friend brought her to my office and convinced her about this product, she told her, I can use the panty liner, but I will not take drug. I'm not going to take any drug. The friend told her, okay, try the panty liner, and explain to her how to use the panty liner. Just activate and wear, and during your ovulation period, if you know how to calculate your ovulation period, you stop for that period and you continue after the ovulation period, and just do it every cycle like that. And she told me that she just did this for 3 months. The 3rd month she took in, and she has also had a baby in 14 years. Just panty liner. She never took any other drug, only the panty liner. And she's a mother right now as we speak. So the products are very efficient. The prognosis we are getting product is something else. Longish products are good. They are working. They are amazing products.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic.
And that is one of the things.
Introduce the product part, because many people want to hear really from a doctor. And now you've proven to us that this product works. Now, I will ask, I think we'll round up with it.
Okay.
What advice will you give to a new, because many people want to become a star director?
Okay.
No. I'm not going to round up with this. You're going to tell us strategies on how you're qualifying for car, because you are the baddest in that aspect also. I know you used to draw these things out. You tell us here, because people need to hear that. Now, what will you tell someone who want to get to a star director? What are the things the person needs to do to become a star director? Tell us.
Okay. Okay. That, the reason why many people don't succeed in this business is because they don't even understand the business.
Yes.
Yes. First of all, I would like to stress this. First of all, you have to understand. You must understand the business. You must know the business, because there is a process.
It's always with biro and paper. Anytime. Drawing. Even on screen, yeah, she wants to draw for us, guys. Look, if you are in Asaba, you not see that. You better go and meet her. You draw vision for you well. You know for.
So I want to tell you what I know why some people don't succeed in networking is because they lack understanding. That's the truth. They just see people making it, people flying. They just think, oh, we too can fly. No, you must come to the basis. You must lay foundation. There's a process. You cannot abort the process. For you to succeed, you must follow the procedure. And the procedure for me is laying a very solid foundation. Yes, you must lay a very solid foundation. And if you don't understand the business, how do you lay a foundation? Because language is a profession. People just think it's a side hustle. I don't know what they mean by side hustle, but for me, it's a profession. It's a big job. It's just like I'm a doctor, like a lawyer, like an engineer. It's something like that. And it's very easy to do it alongside your profession, because it's the business you do with people, you understand. You share the work. And it's easier. So it's very easy to do it alone, but it's not a side hustle. It's a major profession. It's something you need to build. And if you have to do well, you have to build it. It's just like building a house. If you want to build a house, you must start by laying a very good foundation. You must put blocks on your foundation, and you're going to deck. And after decking, you have to start setting your blocks, and you put your feet in. The same thing. The first thing you have to do is you have to know that it's about recruitment. Networking is about recruitment. Those are the foundation I'm talking about. Those are the process I'm talking about. Because if your product is not what you like, check your process. If you're not getting it right, if you're not getting a good benefit from what you're doing, check your process. Because if you get the process right, you must succeed. You must lay a good foundation. Like I was saying earlier, that when we started, we were doing training. You cannot bring people on board without training them. You recruit. It's that you have to do mass recruitment. You have to do action. You have to bring people to this business. And when you bring them to the business, you don't train them. They will not do anything. Many will just go back and sleep. So you must follow up with them. You must train them. You must reduplicate yourself. Tell them how you were able to build your passion. Tell them the secret that is helping you to grow in the business. Let them know the benefit, what they stand to gain if they do the business right. Why they should run with the business. If they understand why they should run with the business, they will build with you. Because you don't bring people without teaching them. You bring people, you teach them, you tell them to do the same what you are doing, you tell them to follow up with their own people, because you bring your three, you bring more people. These two are going to bring, because when you bring your children are they're not going to work. So you have to bring other people. And when you bring all these people, you also help them to bring their three. They must understand how it works. They must understand the process, because the reason why you are doing the business is to earn. And you cannot earn if there are no people in your network. You cannot earn if you are doing it alone. Some people will just tell you, can they be buying products? Some people will even come on board and tell you, they don't know how to talk to people. I don't know why people say that. You are not deaf and dumb, so why would you know how to talk to people? Some people will tell you. Some people tell you, I don't know how to talk to people. I don't really understand that. So if you are telling me that, I'll tell you, if you don't know how to talk to people, then you are not a candidate of this business, because you must know how to talk. Somebody talked to you about the business, and that was why you joined the business. So you too must be able to talk to people and convince people. And another thing you can do, another secret, you can do to grow your team is that in your team, you have a lot of people in your team with different gifts. Like in a church, you have a pastor, you have a teacher. A teacher might be able to do the work of a pastor, or a pastor can do the work of a teacher. But sometimes you have somebody that can teach, cannot preach, and you have somebody that can preach, cannot teach. So you must be able to evaluate your team and know what each of them can do. If you have trainers in your team, use them, because when you have training session, those people that know how to train very well, they can help you bring these people, train them. You train the trainers, you train your downlines also, the people you bring on board, you train them so that they too will be able to train. You make them to understand why they should attain this training, why they should be serious. It's not a joke. They have to learn, because it's a profession. If you don't learn, okay, go and read about it. Let them read. Encourage them to buy books. Encourage them to read. Especially this GoPro is very good. The book is good. The book will build you, will make you to know that in this networking is three things. You, the compensation plan, and your product. You need to know your product. You need to know the compensation plan of the business, and you need to work on yourself. You need to psych yourself, because if you don't know these three things, then you are not ready for business. So that is one of the things that helped us in Nasaba to grow this business. We're doing back-to-back training. We're encouraging people. We're building leaders. You have to build your leaders. If you can get minimum of 2-3 people on each of your legs, build those 3 people. Work with them, because sometimes it might be difficult for you to work with certain people. If the people are not ready, because me, I work with people that are willing. If the person is not willing, it's going to sap my energy. I may not bother so much about the person, but I will respect you because you are one of us. You are my leader. Because that's one thing you must do. The leaders, with the staff directors, we should learn to respect, and care for our leaders also. Even if they are not ready to work with you, please just respect them, because they are part of your process. Because you cannot abuse your process. Yes, you must learn to work with them. If they are not willing, sometimes they also have leaders, so you can take their leaders and work with them. When you are working with their leaders, indirectly you are working with them. Because when you are building the people under her team or his team, whatever, you are indirectly working with the person. As long as you are training the people, the leaders under the person, you are working with the person. And if the person is reasonable, is realistic, he's supposed to appreciate you. Because in this business, we must learn how to appreciate our leaders, because it's not an easy job. All these things I'm talking about is not easy. That's why you see some people don't succeed. They don't even do this business because they are not ready for the work.
They're not ready for the work. They want to make money, but don't want to work.
They're ready for the products. They're not ready for the process.
Wow, dog. This is, if we allow this section, it will take a longer time, man. Well, I'm just enjoying every part, and I believe everyone is also enjoying every part of the conversation. This is eye-opening. Success leaves clues, guys. Success leaves clues. That's what we're sharing, how you can learn from those who have been here. You must be ready to go through the process. Don't admire the products, admire the process, guys. Admire the process. Now, I wanted you to talk about stockists as a stockist before. I don't know.
You wanted me to talk about what?
I want you to give an advice to stockists. Stockists.
Okay,
as a stockist, what advice do you have to those who are stockists in the business?
Okay. So for the stockings, I need to.
So I know you have helped so many people become a stockist, and your stockists are doing well. Briefly, what advice do you have for them?
Okay, it's okay. At this point, I would like to advise the stockings, first of all, they have to know that they're in a profession. They have to be a professional also, because many of them, I don't know what they were told also, when some of us are prospecting, we tell a lot of things that are not realistic and it's not nice. I want to advise everybody on this. Please don't lie to people. It's not nice. Because when they come on board and they see those things are not there, they are easily discouraged. So tell them the way it is. Tell them the way it is. Because don't allow people to waste their money for things that they cannot do. Because some of them, they are not even ready for the business also. So let them know. They will just tell you that they were told that when they sign up, that they will be paying them monthly, not less than 200 to 300,000 monthly. Where will not we see that kind of money? So they come up with a lot of stories. So I want to appeal to everyone of us that when we are prospecting people, please don't lie to people. Just tell them the way it is. Tell them the truth. That they need to work. That is why it's called networking. It's networking. There's work in it. It's not just the flashy things you see. There's a lot of money. You can make a lot of money from the business, but you need to set your priority right. You need to work. They should be told this, that they need to work, because most stockings, they don't want to work. And I tell my stockings, I train my stockings, I tell them, your focus should be on building the network. That is where the money is, because all stockings are VIP and they are paid 12% of every activities that come. VIP. So they are paid 12% weekly if they are working, if they are leveraging, if they are doing the work. And if they are not working, they are waiting for only stockings any. Stockings any.
We need to get that part.
The highest is 6%, and that is senior stockings. This 6% of the PV. Then if you're a junior stockings, it's 4%. So is that what you should sit there in office be waiting for? It's not. You have to go out and network, because your stockings is part of your main networking business. It's part. It's not the main business. It's part of it. And what I was told, when this guy, I can't remember his name, came from China to train up about stockings. He said your stockings is supposed to feed your team. You are stockings because you want to feed your team, to help you provide products for your team. If other people come to your team, because they will have their own stockings. But if they come, fine. If you don't build your team, who is going to patronize you? Nobody will patronize your business. What are you going to be selling? It's not about just selling. How much are you on developing network? If you are able to build your network, you will enjoy your stockings, because if you are doing well, if you are training, you are doing well on your network, because if you are doing
why is this going mute all the time?
Don't train, because for you to do well, for you to do well, you have to train your team. You must train them. You must duplicate what you have inside of them. You must make them to be passionate about the business, because it's the passion that brings about the success in the business. So if you are able to train those people, now they will go all out to do the business, bringing in more people. And these people, they are going to use your stockings office. So if you don't do this, you just sit down on the sit down, on your business, on your stockings business only, you are not doing the business. That's not the business. Stockings business is not just the language business. It's part of it. The main business is your network. So please, when you are telling them to sign up, to pay money, to come on board as a stockings, let them know that it's just part of the main business. The main business is the networking. That is where the money is. That is where you earn 4% of all your activities. Yes.
That's it. So now, your upline is in what rank?
My upline, is still in Diden.mp4.
Diden.mp4. I started at 2.
Yes.
Because many people say they need an upline. It's because of their upline they are not growing.
No. You know, it's a personal thing. It's a personal race. It's a personal thing. It's not about your upline. You know, you have to decide that you're going to do this business.
That's it.
Yes, you must decide that you're going to run this business. But you have a role to play. Your upline is just there to tell you the initial, business plan and all that. And after that, if you are smart, you have to go and do your own research yourself. If you want to run the business, you must go and do your own research. You must go and buy books. You must learn with your books, and you must learn from other people. You have to communicate with other people. Share ideas with other people. You have to go out to go and learn the business. You cannot depend on your upline. If you depend on an upline that is not serious, what will you do? You equally fail. Because somebody has failed doesn't mean that you have to fail too. No. And somebody's success is not your success. You have to do your own success. You have to create your own paths. It's not, I don't believe in that upline blame. It's not about your upline. I know your upline has a role to play. And what of the upline that doesn't know about the business? You can even be There are many uplines that don't even know about the business. They are telling people a lot of bullshit, a lot of stories that are not even part of language. They tell you this, that, and it's not part of language. So some upline don't even know the business, So you have to go and get the information out for yourself. You must be passionate all by yourself and be committed and be ready to build the business. If your upline is there to help you, is a plus. Is a plus, and it's not about your upline, it's about you, it's your business.
That's the common characteristics, guys. Upline is not, for you to have success here, it's not about your upline. I have to bring that up for those who are always complaining the upline is not supporting them. That's why they are where they are. Guys, she's star director 2, our upline is star upline is Diamond 4. As I got to star director 1, my upline was Diamond 5. She's now Diamond 7. So learn to build, take responsibility over your business, and you surely have success in your business. Now, finally, please, the car promo is on. I want to talk about it. The car promo is on. We want to qualify for car. What do we need to do?
Okay. It's just massive recruitment. You have to recruit people to your business. First of all, then after that, you have to enlarge your cost. You have to go all out, and encourage your team members. In language, you have 3 legs. I like to draw,
Draw it, we'll get the memo here.
In language, you have 3 legs, and each of those 3 legs are expected to bring a required PV, If it's the small car, the smallest is 5 million now, which is 110 PV. You just divide it by 3, and that we divide 110 by 3. That's about 35 thereabouts, or a little bit more than that, 36. And you know what they're going to work for is 36,000 PV for a whole 1 year. Is achievable. And after doing your calculation, the next thing you're supposed, that's me, the way I do mine, I have to look at the people on each of my legs. I have to look, at my 3 legs, and I take the first leg. I don't know which is a biggest leg or small. I work with everybody. I don't care. I work with everybody because it's about people. I love making people happy. I love making people to succeed. I love seeing people doing well in the business. Whether you are my team or no, I don't care. I just do it for everybody as long as we are getting it right. So after the calculation, I check my 3 legs and I look at the leaders on each of my legs, and some legs are bigger than the other ones. Then on the biggest leg, like where you are now, Chastambo, I don't need to do anything on that leg because you are destroying that leg. So, the business, if you understand the business, it's very interesting and very easy. So I know that I don't need to put so much effort on my big leg. Although I have some other global bosses that won't let me rest, but I work with them.
So they will not let you rest too. For us to let you rest, you will not rest too.
So I work with everybody, and I know that leg I have less. I don't really have anything to do because the leaders there, they are very efficient, and they are doing it right, and they are okay. They can give me all the PV even for the biggest car. So I leave that leg. I look at the middle leg, and I look at the leaders there. The ones that need encouragement, I call them from time to time. It's not just because I want to qualify, because I also want them
Yes,
to qualify. Because
that's
once
good.
you are able to make your leaders to qualify, it means that you already qualified. That's what it means. So I look at the leaders that are having two big legs, the leaders that are working, that are very passionate about the business. So I start calling them, encouraging them. Immediately the car promo is out, I start calling them, and create another chat room to encourage them, please do something, check your legs, the leg that is not working, so that you can, put in more people there and work with them so that you able to qualify, at the end of the year. I just push them, I just encourage them, and they are working. And go to my smallest leg, I look at that leg. Oh, maybe I don't have enough leaders that are working there, and all that. So I try to bring in, recruit more people. I talk to more people. I'll recruit every time. For the fact that you're a star director doesn't mean that you should stop recruiting. No, you still bring in people, and you also help your team members. You also help them to convince their prospect, because sometimes there are some prospects that are very difficult, and they will need people that have succeeded in the business. They'll tell you, what have you done? Have you won any car? Have you gone for any trip? What do you have to show? Let me see your alert and all that. So for such people, as a leader, you at least you should be responsible enough to be, to be their, to give them helping hands. When they are faced with that kind of problem, they have to fall back at you, and you should also be ready to assist them, talk to those kind of difficult prospects, and put them, on their legs and all that. Then I look at my smaller leg, and I bring in new people. I immediately start working with them. I immediately start working with them. That is what I do. Immediately, I start working with them. I start training them. You call. You just have to call, because it's you that have that have the passion, and you have to create that passion in the person, and you have to allow the person to know the process, because if they don't know the process, they can't do well. So you have to keep calling them, encouraging them. Do you have any need and all that? And once they are leader too, you have less work, so they will be independent on their own. And what you just do is, once in a while, just call them how you are doing. Do you need any help? Is there any area that you are having issues and all that? And it's as easy as that. You have to strategically look at your legs and know where you are not having enough PV, where you are not doing well, and plan what to do. If you are able to build this, you are able to, see this before time, then you'll be able to arrange the leg, and you walk towards it, and you see yourself qualifying for, cars and all that, and you see your leaders qualifying, because this period is a period of 1 year. Is a lot. Is a lot. You can make mistakes and rectify the mistakes and bring them on board and help them to qualify. Is workable. It's very possible if you have your plan at hand.
Fantastic, guys! Fantastic! This is awesome. Thank you very much, Ma, for doing it all, for sharing your story from the heart, and for what you have done for so many people in this profession. We are grateful. You have always been a positive and very supportive offline, grand upline. But you have really helped a lot of people in this business. Anytime we call, you're always there to answer us. So thank you for sharing this. I hope you got value today. I want you to drop some emoji on Facebook. I want you to drop some 111 if you're on Zoom. This is great. Maybe in my next episode, I'm planning something for products. I will need to call you up again, because we need people to come talk about our products. And so we'll call you up so that people need to have a separate testimony of what our products can do. Thank you very much for the time. I know you're a very busy woman. Before we got you today, it's not easy. So welcome. Thank you very much. So bye, guys.
You.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye. See you guys
Pastor.
next
Thank you
week
for having me.
and our Sunday program.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.